one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. I'll ask the recorder treasurer to call the roll.
Barnes. Hastings.
Here.
Lynch.
Here.
Pistol. Ward.
Here.
Williams.
Here.
You have in front of you an agenda. I'll entertain a motion second to approve the agenda tonight as presented.
Make a motion we approve the agenda back as presented.
Any discussion? I'll ask for a vote for that.
Hastings.
Yes.
Lynch.
Yes.
Pistol.
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
You also have in front of you the minutes for the December 18th meeting and the December 30th meeting and the monthly financials. I'll entertain a motion a second to approve those as presented.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? I'll ask for a vote.
Hastings.
Yes.
Lynch.
Yes.
Pistol.
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
That brings us down to the department head reports. I was mentioning Trevor Dawson, I think, has a sick one tonight. I talked to him earlier. He just wanted me to be sure and mention that the building has started over here. Also, there were some questions about there was a cut in the fence over there. The folks at Redstone had moved that. They were moving some stuff. They plan on utilizing that. They're back. They're going to put that at the right time, sew that back up, the fence. But the buildings, they've started work over here this week and hope to be completed with it in April. So that'll be good, or over this way. Also under A&P, don't have much report on that except I think Jeff had mentioned that someone called about utilizing the sign, which is great. I think someone from Fairfield Bay, so done a good job on that. And I think at our next meeting at the end of the month, one thing I want to do and mention to everybody, if you have any ideas about celebrating America 250 for something for Clinton or even Van Buren County in particular, please come to that A&P meeting. And I think the city, we need to do something. I have a couple of ideas, but most of my ideas are usually wrong. So come if you can on that. Animal control, I have that. Rita is not here. She said they had 68 calls into animal control last month. Calls are basically, most of them out in the county. She picked up a dog at the police station and picked up a husky on Terry Lane. 6 puppies were dumped at Town Branch and picked up 2 puppies on Fraser Street. She's holding a mother dog at 8 pups for animal cruelty case. They have an older dog being held at the rescue as well as the owner cited for animal cruelty. And the court date on that will, I think, be January the 13th. Going to need some tires for her truck soon. If anyone has any questions, give her a shout. She had talked to somebody about Jason. I think, we try to mix it up instead of doing ordinance. I told her just maybe go check that out with someone in town. I think she was kind of wanting an okay from the council. Maybe go to Betty Ingram's or look around here if that's okay for Rita to get a set of tires for the truck. I think she's been needing them for a while. So I don't know if we need to set aside a specific amount up to $1,500. I don't know.
No, it shouldn't be that much.
Yeah, budget.
Shouldn't be that much.
It's in the budget.
Okay, it is, I think, yeah. Just wanted to make point of that. Any questions on any of that?
We hadn't passed the budget.
Well,
It's a new year.
yeah, that's true. I said, I was asking, is it in the budget, but.
Brings us to fire department. We done with that? Okay. Fire department report. Chief, D.L. Webb.
Everything's going good. We've had 4 grass fires this month, 1 motor vehicle accident, a couple of calls for false alarms. We did have ISO come up. That was what we've been waiting on for 7 years now. Normally they come to 5 years. Had a good meeting with them. It will probably be 2 to 3 months before we find out exactly what we're going to be rated. I feel pretty good about it. I think everybody that was there that day felt good about it. Other than that, if y'all have any questions, I'll be glad to try to answer them.
No, that was mine, the ISO, and you told me the other day they come up and everybody's been waiting on that.
I do want to say, when I talked to the ISO gentleman about the way they do it is 10 points is based off of 911 and their operations. 50% of it is based off of the fire department itself, and 40% of it is based off the water distribution. And in talking with the ISO gentleman, he was very impressed with our water department and what they have accomplished over the last several years. So I want to thank Will for, people think about their water, when they turn the tap on, they have water. When they don't, they get mad. But I do want to say that that also affects the city insurance or your homeowner's insurance, because when this ISO comes in and helps us, 40% of that bill or the credit is the water department. So I'd like to thank them also.
Bet, good job, and council's done a good job. City's humped up and paid a higher rate, so appreciate that. So thank the fire department for all the work on that. Anything else for the chief? All right, brings us down to Parks Department and Street Department. Parks first, Chief Charles Wilson.
Don't have a whole lot for parks. I think sign-ups is pretty quick. If the weather holds up, they'll be playing softball next week. So we'll probably start working on softball fields and cleaning some stuff up over there. So if anybody's got any questions on parks, it'll be street department. We got all the lights down. Got everything went good on that. So we've just been plugging away, getting leaves, trying to get some leaves cleaned up and vacuumed up. And won't be long. We'll be trying to figure out some asphalt again. So if anybody's got any questions for streets.
I saw everybody working, getting lots down, moving quick on that, quicker than I am.
Well, it's warm weather, so get it while it's warm, because it'll get cold here a couple days and then it'll get warmed up again.
Anything for parks for Charles or in streets? He may have said it. Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm moving right along on the streets, and if that's already came up, yeah, the lights coming down. Also, the lights will be going back on. I talked to Jamie Reeves today, Pettit Jean. Three people has asked me about the lights on downtown, and I think they'll be out there probably tomorrow. Put those back up. So appreciate that. Also, I talked to Tim Smith today. He called from school about if we do the Rose Auditorium calling. I'm going to see him at the end of next week. So I don't think the grant folks on his side are coming in for a couple of weeks. So I told him I'd mention that tonight. Anything else on streets? All right, thanks. Going to reach down to the police department. Chief Jim Murdock.
Well, the wheels haven't fallen off yet, so I'm pretty hopeful for 2026. We made it through the holidays with no major incidents. We're doing a background check right now for new hire for police officer. And I've also offered a position to somebody to replace Miss Andrea in our office assistant. She should be starting the 20th, I believe. Other than that, excuse me, I guess I'm coming down with something. Other than that, we're doing good. If you have any questions.
Well, anything for no news is good news, especially with the fire and the police department. All right, thanks. Well, we're smoking it here. Brings us down to water and sewer department. Chief Will Hinchey.
I'll try to go quick. I'm sorry. All right. So we got 9 cents per thousand of the chemicals, and we were 39% for the whole entire system for Clinton. We were 28% for Burnt Ridge, 12 for 20. Denard was 26, and B Branch was 42. Without B Branch, or if we had taken B Branch out of the deal, we'd been at 17% for the city of Clinton. So, but as a whole, and that's what we are now, is 39%. So, I will say we do have several leaks marked up at B Branch. Plus, there's really no way of figuring real good water loss at B Branch. We've got 2 fire hydrants with pressure reliefs on them because we're got a tank down. So. It's hard to account for all that, so we're got water running on the ground on purpose and in places we don't need to, but we're keeping people in water. And I did ask for an update on the tank up there where we could get that back up on East Mountain, and they promised me by the end of the month. They said they were waiting for good weather, and I just don't know what they're looking for. Right. I mean, I've not seen a winter like this in a while, but I will try to. As far as that, projects are really going smooth right now. The tank painting be done by the end of the month. We still haven't started the one over here in the creek. Got it all cleared. Still waiting for that bit head. And this is a great time for them to be over there working too. It's just not working out.
Johnson Brothers, is that?
No,
who's doing that?
The Johnson, they're doing a job for us on Quella, on line replacement. It's Thompson. Thompson is who got that bid. I'll try to move quick. I do have to talk to you guys about what I brought up last month. We did get that acceptance letter for those two projects. Real quick, those two projects we're talking about is actually 2 lift stations. It's the one over here by the skate park that we get calls all the time about the overflow and everything, and then the industrial park over here by where it handles all the chicken waste and everything. So basically, to replace those 2 lift stations, we were looking at like $2.5 million. ANRC accepted our request by coming back and saying that 1.6 would be given to us through loan, paid back at 4% interest. And if we accept it, the other $992,000 would be a separate loan with no payback. It'd be forgiven. They don't call it grant. It's a no payback loan. But tonight, if you guys want any more details, I can give it to you. You guys can. I emailed that out to you if you got to look at it. Basically, it even says it in this by the mayor. If you guys give the permission to the mayor to sign this tonight, you are still saying we want it, but we're not 100% having to take it at this point. We won't do that until all the stuff gets sent into them, and then we actually do the closing. This is just a letter of intent.
You need a motion and second to proceed to
A
accept
motion
that.
second, you will be needing to give permission to sign this. You will be the as a signator.
Did we have a bunch of trouble with that last week or by the?
Yes, we worked on it every day over the weekend because they weren't doing any killing. They weren't working, so it wasn't overflowing. So at that time, we replaced 2 check valves, and a valve itself, and the bulbs on it. Come in Monday and still wasn't working. We do have it up and going now, but it's just a pain. So
I make a motion, we give the mayor the permission to sign the letter of intent.
I'll second that.
Any other discussion? I'll ask for a vote.
Hastings,
Yes.
Lynch,
Yes.
Pistol,
Yes.
Ward,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
besides that, guys, everything's going. We're pretty busy. We've had several breaks come up right now. I don't know, it's because we're so dry, ground's moving and stuff like that, but we're trying to stay up on top of it. If you guys got any questions, I'll answer them.
Okay, and also, do you need your...
Oh, yes. So, Kristen Fleming, her last day on the board, or last month, was November. Hers ended. So she was actually representing B Branch position, is how we sold it. And we also had said that whenever we didn't have somebody in the B Branch area, we would fill it with that. B Branch's board did vote that they would like David Hess to fill that position. We said that we would consider that. That position is open, and David Hess is willing to step in that position. So I know it's appointed by the mayor, but I wanted to bring it before the board for approval on that. Also on that, Matt Stewart's position has been open for 2 years now. We were looking into maybe trying to fill that with Mr. Pistol, and we just don't want to do that at this point. But we do have Chris Bates has said that he'd be willing to step into that position. Just a little on that. It started out different, but then we ended up having somebody on the board just like you guys are on the zone. We ended up having a Denard rep, a B Branch rep, Burnt Ridge rep, and we were just trying to fill them back in that same position. So
Seems to work pretty good. So do these need to be separate, or just we can do it? Can we entertain a motion second to appoint David Hess and Chris Bates to the Water Commission?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Any other discussion? I'll ask for a vote.
Hastings,
Yes.
Lynch,
Yes.
Pistol,
Yes.
Ward,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
thank you guys.
Okay. Anything else? That's good? Right. They quit me. I guess we're done at, yeah, thank you. There you go. Brings us to zoning department.
Good time for real.
Chief Tim Clark.
I'm gonna quit saying the old crappy Jack place. We'll call it Mario's now. And did a framing rough in inspection for them this week, and I think he said he's going to be back in town in March. Still plans on opening up in May. Birch Tree project on Shake Rag, they've got a permit. They can start anytime. They said they're going to start probably in the next couple of weeks. The Walmart expansion, I haven't seen the plans yet. They said they'd get them to me in the next couple of weeks. The new Taco Bell, I asked for a location. They still haven't told me where that's going. All they tell me is they'll get me the plans sometime this month. Still hadn't seen the plans for the 4 duplexes that are going to go on Blossom Loop. Don Langston did come in today and got a permit to start on the aeronautical school. As a matter of fact, they started today on the demolition part. And got a couple of residential remodels going on, one on Fraser, one on 95 West. The last thing I want to mention, and I don't even know why I'm going to mention it because it's nothing new, but I talked to our engineer and Whit Montague with the State Flood Department. Our flood maps are still sitting in Denton, Texas with Region 6 for final approval. Basically, they said they had the layoff and their staff's been cut in half. And I said, well, we are starting our 7th year on this project. And they said, well, feel good about it. You're ahead of the list of Jonesboro for final approval, and they're in their 13th year. I said, well, I do feel better. So, and there's really nothing we can do. We've done everything we can except wait. And hopefully we get it before I'm in the nursing home.
We'll be out of date by that time.
When you get it, it's time to start a new study.
I'll entertain a motion second to send Charles and Jeff Pistol down there.
A second.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. We need that bad. It'd be nice if it get an early Christmas and get that and the ISO. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Anything else for out of zoning or for Tim? All right, thank you. That brings us down to unfinished business. We have in front of us ordinance for the second reading. I'll entertain a motion a second to put the ordinance for amending the recreational vehicles number. I'll entertain a motion a second to put it on the second reading by title only.
Can we put this on the second and third reading and just finish it?
If you're ready to pass it, that'd be by motion, just put it on
Yeah.
second and third reading.
Entertain a motion saying put it on second and third reading by title only.
Did you make that
I'll ask-
motion? Yeah, I made the motion. Second.
Okay. I'll ask for a vote.
Barnes,
Yes.
Hastings,
Yes.
Lynch,
Yes.
Pistol,
Yes.
Ward,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
This is an ordinance amending the definition of recreational vehicle park in the city of Clinton, Arkansas. And I think we went over the nuts and bolts of it. I think we increased the number by 1. You can have 2 or 3.
Yeah, two RVs does not fit the definition of an RV park. If you have more than 2, then you would be an unpermitted RV park if you haven't complied with our RV park ordinance.
Okay, any other discussion?
I haven't heard any feedback. Has anybody else heard any feedback? Thanks. Nobody cares about it.
Entertain motion second to adopt the ordinance or pass the ordinance.
I make a motion.
Second.
Any other discussion? I'll ask for a vote.
Barnes,
Yes.
Hastings,
Yes.
Lynch,
Yes.
Pistol,
Yes.
Ward,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
2026-01.
All right, thank you, Jason. That brings us down to new business. This is a resolution for the 2026 budget. I think Dana sent that out. Do we have some hard copies of that? I'll read this resolution here in a minute. It went over the entire thing. And like I always like to have a meeting for that and a punch list, but all the department heads have looked over their budget. They're happy with what we've requested. I gave a little cheat sheet out, which is in my language only. Tried to give Dina one, but she just said she don't need it. She rolled her eyes. But she was out there till 10 o'clock at least last night. She worked hard on putting the numbers together. In a nutshell, we'll have a $3,200,000 projected revenue and project to spend $3,118,000, a difference of about $91,000 over all the departments. That's not counting water and sewer. But also I wrote down under each things that the kind of the wish list. The fire department really helped us out by holding off, and Dina, and your rent money that come in handy. It's going to help zoning and streets and parks immensely. And thank Dina a lot for doing that. I still will go ahead and make another cheat sheet like I always give you so you can look at it and throw it away. But in a nutshell, that was a pretty good job, and thanks to department heads, thanks to Dana. But this is a resolution providing for adopting the budget for the city of Clinton, Arkansas for the 12-month period beginning January 1, 2026 and ending December the 31st, 2026, appropriating money for each and every item of expenditure therein provided for. Whereas the City Council of the City of Clinton, Arkansas has made a comprehensive study and review of the proposed budget, and whereas it is the opinion of the City Council that the schedules and exhibits of financial information prepared and reviewed revealing anticipated revenues and expenditures for the calendar year should be as accurate as possible for budgetary purposes. Now therefore be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Clinton, Arkansas, Section 1. This resolution shall be known as the Budget Resolution for the City of Clinton, Arkansas for the 12-month period beginning January 1st, 26 and ending December 31st, 2026, reflecting estimated revenue and expenditures is hereinafter set forth and on the succeeding pages. All revenue herein are estimated and subject to change, and all appropriations are calculated upon available revenues. In Section 2, the respective amounts of funds for each and every item of expenditure classification herein proposed in the budget of 2026 are hereby approved for the city of Clinton, Arkansas, and hereby are authorized and appropriated for purposes herein set forth for the calendar year ending December 31st, 2026, is attached in Exhibit A. Section 3, the mayor and his duly authorized representative may approve for payment out of these funds hereby appropriated for that purpose, disapprove any bills, debts, or liabilities asserted as claims against the city, and whereas it is necessary for the efficient operation of municipal government that a budget be planned and adopted. Now therefore, this resolution being necessary for the preservation of public peace, health, and safety shall take effect and be enforced from and after this passage and approval. That's the resolution. I'll entertain a motion in a second to adopt this resolution.
Make a motion to adopt.
Second.
Any discussion? Any questions on that? Like I say, I just gave you the raw numbers. Well, I don't know about the water. Usually about like the cities are a little
Yeah, I sent everything over to everybody. If you guys have any questions about it, the water board approved our budget in October. But if you guys have anything, concerns, need to know or whatever, I've got it right here in front of me.
It's about a $7 million city you're running, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're projected to bring in 4.5 almost, and we should be before depreciation. We're showing we should be in the black about $500,000.
Okay. Any other discussion? I'll ask for a vote.
Barnes,
Yes.
Hastings,
Yes.
Lynch,
Yes.
Pistol,
Yes.
Ward,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
2026-01.
Thank you. That brings us down to public comments. Any- Not, I'll have some comments, some mayor's comments. Thank all the department heads, and Dana Malone for working on this budget and listening to a good lead. Dana does have the sharpest pencil in the county. Very fiscally responsible. This city has been. I think you're good stewards of the public's money. I think the folks on the commissions that you've appointed are all good, honest folks, and they take their job serious. I also made a note that when we argue right out in the open. You know it if something isn't suiting us, and I appreciate that. But in the end, we just get it done. So thank you for a great team and all the hard work. And you all put a lot out, and the people you do it for are worth it. And I know you know that, or you wouldn't be here. You have a good name, I think, in our city and our community. And thank you. It's a pleasure to serve with you. And remember the folks that are struggling with their health. I know we got some folks here taking care of their folks. Ronnie Bennett up in Denarn, a good friend of mine, and just he's struggling right now. A lot of folks, we've lost some good ones. But anyway, appreciate everyone. Entertain a motion and a second to adjourn.
Make a motion, we adjourn. Second.
All those in favor? Adjourn.